What's good, YouTube? Vicasa Coffee here. So we're diving into one from Jimmy Barnes for you guys tonight. This one was requested by Kaz. I appreciate your request. Thank you so much. We got the live acoustic version for this one on Jimmy's official channel. I always love checking out a live version of a Jimmy Barnes song, man. Jimmy is a beast. He's one of the best vocalists we've had on the channel. I really enjoy all of his music. I love the heart and soul he has inside of it. I love that one song that he did for the truckers. That was an awesome song. He does some social issues as well in his music, so I'm interested to see what Brother of Mine is about. I imagine it's going to be about a friendship, maybe an unfortunate loss of somebody, or just expressing love towards somebody. We shall see what this one is all about. Thank you again, Kaz, for your request. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, the instrumentation, stage performance, lighting, whole 9 yards on here. We break it all down. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for building an awesome community here with me, where we can discuss the issues we're going through in life, discuss the issues that are going on in the world, and just have some time to unwind together. If you're going through anything in your life, whether it's a mental health problem, an addiction issue, or you're just having a stressful time, join us in the live chats. Let us know what you're going through. If you're comfortable with that, we can provide some advice, or just come hang out and listen to some awesome music, crack some jokes with everybody, cheer yourself up. That's what it's all about on here. So we're going to get into this one. I'm Vicasa Coffee. A reaction video a day or three. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Jimmy Barnes, Brother of Mine, live acoustic. That's pretty.
He said that he's tired of talking about it.
Nice.
Nobody ever heard a word he'd say.
Nice.
None of us took him serious, gave him the time of day.
Man.
Invisible till he ran away.
Wow. Man, that is deep. I get this right here. Oh, wow. We're going to let the chorus play through real quick.
Every blood is thick of the water.
Man.
My father always said that don't mean a damn thing. Now look at your empty bed. So run back to me, run back to me, brother of mine.
The emotion. The emotion is so relatable in this. He is conveying it so well, man. Jimmy is one of those singers that can convey his emotion very well. He's laid back a bit more in this one. He's still got that belting, raspy style, but he's laid it back to the acoustic and string vibe that's going on here. This is very beautiful, the way that he has attacked this. He has taken his normal raspy pitch that he uses a lot of the time, and he has dialed it back just a little bit to more of a like half projection, right? He's like not projecting the way that he fully would a lot of the time. I like the approach that he took to this with the vibe of the music behind him. He said that he's tired of talking about it, because nobody ever heard a word he'd say. None of us took him serious, gave him the time of day, invisible till he ran away. This is about a family situation where somebody felt like nobody wanted to hear their voice, even though they knew that they had a very serious one. They didn't want to give him the proper time of day that he felt like he deserved, or the respect that he wanted for the things that he was doing in his life. He felt invisible, even though it's almost like it's sounding like he had something really cool going on, right? That sort of thing almost. That's the essence I get from this, and it was invisible till he ran away. They didn't notice until he was like, alright, I'm separating from it then. And then everyone noticed. Blood is thicker than water, our father always said, but that don't mean a damn thing when I look at your empty bed. So run back to me, run back to me, brother of mine, he said. That's that classic don't know what you got till it's gone thing. Whenever something that's beneficial and good decides to step away from something and separate itself because it feels invisible, as Jimmy puts it, and like nobody ever heard the words that they were trying to speak to them. No one took it serious, and they felt unrepresented inside at the time of the day. Once the separation happened, everyone realized, holy fuck, they were actually onto something. Right? That's unfortunately how that scenario goes in many instances, right? Man, this is a deep fucking topic right here.
I was the one who got the attention. Always the favorite son of the family.
Wow.
Dreamed you felt left out. I made you feel left out. Made you feel like a stranger. Oh, it took some time. Took some growing love for me to see. Her blood is thicker than water. Should stick together right or wrong.
Jimmy is deep, man. He is so deep.
I'll bet you think that these empty words are not worth the paper they're written on.
Wow.
So run back to me. Run back to me. Brother of mine.
Says I was the one who got the attention, always the favorite son of the family. Made you feel left out, made you feel like a stranger. It took some growing up for me to see that blood is thicker than water, he said. Man, that Jimmy's like, oh man, Jimmy. Man, this was a tough one for him to write, I can promise you that. I mean, we don't even have to analyze what that is about to understand it. He said it exactly as it was, man. He said, I know. I've been very, very fortunate, is what Jimmy's saying. The favorite, so to speak. I made you feel left out and made you feel like a stranger. That's talking about probably going on tours and being away from everybody, all that separation that happens inside of that. He said it took some, and obviously Jimmy was wildin' in the Cold Chisel days, right? In the Cold Chisel days, I think the first song we ever watched Cold Chisel do, this man ran through the crowd and started playing with them and shit. Like, so imagine, he was fucking wild and really, really a lot. He said it took a little growing for him to see that he needed to go be with that as well, instead of being crazy and hectic all the time in his career and shit like that. I think that's the realization this song's about. That's my assessment of it. I think that's the conclusion that you can come to from that, is that this is just about him realizing he was damaging himself and being crazy in a lot of ways in his life, and viewed as very successful and a favorite by people. And he kind of realizes that can take away from other shine in some instances. So now he's humbly approaching it, but then he says we should stick together, right or wrong. I bet you think these empty words are not worth the paper they're written on. He's saying, I've written so many fucking songs and so many hits that you probably think this don't even mean nothing at this point because I've done it so much, right? That's it. They're gonna take it as empty words, is what he's saying, because he's written so many of them already that it's a natural thing. They're going to be like, yo, you write a song in 10 minutes. Like, come on. You know, that's the vibe that he's saying here. So run back, he's saying. He's like, so just run back then. Let's have the conversation and everything is what he's saying here. Damn, man. This is deep. This is really personal. Wow, Kaz. Thank you for this request. I see why you thought that you wanted me to get a hold of this one. You said that. You did say that. Wow. I see why. This is very up our alley when it comes to the emotional aspects of life, dynamics of family situations and friendship situations and stuff. This even applies to out of blood situations as well. This can happen with friendships and stuff like that. It's like he's talking about getting caught in the mix of balancing this major pop-off of success that he's had, where he is doing God knows what substances, running into the crowd, like having the craziest life. Behind the scenes, out on the streets, roaming around having adventures was probably even crazier when you consider what Jimmy did in his career as an artist. He probably had a lot of wild experiences that other people were not getting to have, and that started to wear on the bond, right? Because man, it's like both sides in a way felt like they needed to separate. It's almost like Jimmy felt the same way, although there may have been favoritism that was involved from other perspectives. It seems like Jimmy didn't see that favoritism the way that everybody else did, and he also kind of felt alone inside of all of it. You see what I mean? And that's kind of the curse of an artist that pops off on the level of somebody like Jimmy, is it's like everything has to get ripped for it to even happen. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's like you rarely hear of an instance of somebody popping off where crazy shit doesn't just happen. You know what I mean? Everything gets spun, right? Like a roulette wheel, and it's like wherever it fucking lands is where everybody's at. That's what happens with that kind of situation, right? And Cold Chisel was really, really wild as a band. With the way they were on stage, the music they wrote was heavy driven, floor stomping music, right? So it's like, just consider, especially back in the time of no cell phones and just making your own shit to do. Yeah, I see this. I understand what he's talking about, and this is the part of his career where he had gone through enough of it to finally write this song and say, I know this is going to seem empty to you, but I look at your empty bed and think of the same things, right? Wow, the full circle of it, though. It's facts, though. It is facts. Holy shit, man. Now he's belting. Wow. I can't blame you for running away, but just come back someday. Wow, the passion. Damn, my guy's like crying basically. so good. It's so beautiful and from the heart. Shit, if the words seem empty, let the voice tell you, right? The voice tells the story. Man, that waver. I don't think that waver can be done with a technique. That was emotion, man. That's one of the rawest. Oh God, I got chills just thinking about that waver at the end. Oh, that is a special, special type of emotion he just displayed there, proving the point that the words are not empty, in fact. Wow. That's what I love about music. It says the things that we can't say with the words. He just did that. Boy, he says, I've been looking for you everywhere. Your leaving showed me just how much I care. I can't blame you for running away, but just come back someday. Jesus Christ, man. Wow. It be like that. Yeah. Understandable. He respects it. I like that. He gets it. It's like, I don't blame it. Right? I understand. Right? He gets it. He really does. He sees that how the wildness and everything occurred in the early days kind of affected a lot of things around. He recognizes the walking away was a necessary thing and that it's okay and it's understandable. He's just asking for them to come back someday. Someday. Right? He's not saying today, he's not saying tomorrow, he's just saying someday. Jesus Christ, man. We gotta take this back and hear that run again. I can't even. That vocal section right there with that waver at the end.
I can't blame you for running away, but just come back someday. Come on, Tommy.
Guitar solo, beautiful. Nice.
Bet you think that these empty words not worth the paper they're written on. So come back, run back to me. Come back for family. Run back to me. 'Cause I love you, brother of mine.
This guitar riff is everything about this. Lord have mercy, man. Everything about this was so deep, dude. Holy shit, Jimmy. Let's listen to this crowd.
I get back to July.
Man, oh man. I love it. Flame Trees. We did Flame Trees. I like that song. That was a good one. I think that might have been the last one we did by Jimmy was actually Flame Trees. Man, Jimmy, you are wild, man. Wild with the emotion in this one. I really appreciate stuff like this. You guys know that a whole lot. I love whenever we get emotional songs like this one right here. Very, very awesome, dude. Very awesome from Jimmy. I appreciate the fuck out of stuff like this. The raw honesty and the emotion. It's saying that he understands the situation. He sees the faults on the sides of it. And he just wants a conversation, basically, is what he's saying. He just wants a conversation, really. Not asking for anything more than that. Just run back to me, have the conversation. Or family is what he's saying right here. Whew. That's the trials and the tribulations of being somebody like Jimmy Barnes, right? Lord have mercy. He's a bold human, man. He's a really bold human and has a hell of a presence, especially in those crazier younger years. And when you factor all of that into how it affects the personal life and behind the scenes and shit like that, sometimes it gets crazy to the point of he's asking his brother at this point in this song, hey, I know it's been wild and it's been something, but you're my brother. That's what he's saying, right? Damn, man, this is fucking deep. I appreciate stuff like this. Jimmy hitting us with a hard one, as always. Kaz, I really appreciate this request. This is awesome right here. The original video will be down in the description, as always. Subscribe to Jimmy Barnes. Support all the artists we have on the channel. That's what we do this for. Get the music out into the world, relate it to our lives. This is highly relatable for anybody who's been a artist or just experienced success that was stressful at some point in their life. This can happen in so many different dynamics in life. It doesn't even have to involve art or being a musician or being highly successful. Just any kind of, like, even small successes and stuff like that in life can cause these kind of situations to arise in life. It's like that, man. It's like that. That is life for you, man. Kaz, thank you for this. I really enjoyed this. Very emotional one from Jimmy Barnes, as always. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to get out of here. Thanks for building an awesome community where we can spread the blessings and the positive energy with each other and discuss all of the topics in these amazing songs you guys request. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you guys dearly. I'm vocalist. A reaction video a day or 3. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment those suggestions. Subscribe up this way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Thank you for everything. Peace.